With the new norm, why, how, when, technology and gadgets have become an important part of learning process in our day-to-day life. So, Acharya Shri Vijay Vallabh School, Pune is organizing a webinar. Learn from our experts on how to ensure right learning from screen time. Our speakers, Mr. Rahul Shah and Mr. Tushar Desai, to learn how your kid can balance technology and life for building a bright future. Our chairman, Shri Subhashji Parmar, have inspired and guided us. So, let's begin with our webinar. Use of computer and gadgets. Kasa आणि किती वापर करावा?
Good morning, everybody. On behalf of Acharya Shri Vijay Vallabh School, I, Mrs. Sujata Prasad, welcome you all for this webinar with eminent personality. In today's world, it is necessary to use technology, especially when it comes to education. It becomes an integral part of each student's life and cannot imagine studies without the internet and computer. During this pandemic situation, the teaching and learning process does not hinder the overall development of our children. This is possible only because of technology. As we all know that excessive use of computer and gadgets can cause damage to our children physically and mentally. So we all are worried about our children and we have lots of queries about using the gadgets. Hence, we at Acharya Shri Vijay Vallabh School, with the inspiration and guidance of our chairman Subhashji Parmar sir, with committee member, have organized this webinar, use of computer and gadgets. Kasa आणि किती वापर करावा, with the experts to guide you all in the right direction. Now, I request our principal, Mrs. Mansi Marulkar ma'am, to share her views. Over to you, madam.
Thank you, Sujata ma'am. Let me once again welcome today's speaker for being the part of our webinar. As all of you know, technology has become the integral part of our life. Whether it is a small kids to a senior citizens, everybody has become gadget savvy in simplifying their lives. We at Acharya Shri Vijay Vallabh School upgraded ourselves both from creating digital infrastructure for the students and training our teachers on usage of new age tools. We have well-equipped and well-operational computer lab and language lab. To enhance the teaching learning process, we have in-class digital boards too. During last 1 year, these technologies had immensely helped in delivering quality education to our students. Today, in this seminar, I expect thought-provoking conversation along with our esteemed guest on the topic use of computers and gadgets. कसा आणि किती वापर करावा. Thank you. Over to you, Sujata ma'am.
Thank you, madam. I would like to introduce our guest and speaker for today's session, Mr. Rahul Shah. He is an asset management professional and working with IBM since last 14 years. Sir is working in IT field for more than 20 years. He is associated with APJ Abdul Kalam Foundation and also many social organizations. Rahul sir is also associated with Acharya Shri Vijay Vallabh School for Inter-School CompuScale Championship as a judge. He has worked on multiple complex projects at national and international levels. It is our pleasure, sir, to have you here for this webinar. You are welcome, sir. Now let me introduce our second speaker and guest, Mr. Tushar Desai. He is a Chief Technology Officer in Kagai Technosol Private Limited. He is a Director and Co-founder in SkillQs Technology Private Limited. and also director in Unichronic System Private Limited. He worked as the former director and co-founder in Immersive Technology Private Limited. Tushar sir is based in Pune and have experience of more than 20 years in IT industry. He has spent 15 years working with various multinationals like BMC Software, Avaya Telecom, Cognizant Technology, where he built enterprise product in telecom, finance, and contact center domains. He has built specialized teams of various sizes to deliver high quality product worldwide. Sir has worked with teams in Asia, North America, Europe, and Australia. He is a board director, a technology consultant, and advisor. Sir is also supporting Y4D NGO as a mentor. Tushar sir has recently published 2 books on Amazon on COVID-19. And I'm very happy to share that Tushar Desai sir is also associated with us for Interschool CompuSkill Championship as a judge. We are very grateful, sir, to have you here for this webinar. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you.
I would like to ask Rahul sir about his views for using computer and gadgets. कसा आणि किती वापर करावा? Over to you, sir. Yes, sir. You can share your views, Rahul sir.
So, good morning and thanks for the overall introduction. Before I share my views, I would also like to congratulate Acharya Shri Vijay Vallabh to come up with such a novel view or a thought where a webinar can be conducted and people from different organizations or different technologies or maybe from different verticals, they can come in, they can share their experience, they can share their thoughts, and ultimately that will help kids, largely the humanity, wherein we can understand how the technology is moving on and how it can impact positively our lives. So thanks a lot, I would say thanks a lot Vijay Vallabh School for having this organization established in such a way where you people are going beyond the school routine and are coming up with a different thoughts. Coming back to the main topic, yes, there are a lot of things those are getting discussed in terms of current pandemic. At the same time, there are different challenges. Those are also getting dealt in. The good thing is that when we are having one side where a lot of problems are being talked about, there are people who are coming up with different positive aspects, and ultimately we are sure that we are going to come out of this pandemic. We are bringing a lot of experience and we are also going to create a history so that the next generation can know very well how to have a stable mind for disaster management. So thanks a lot. I am done from my side, for at least for this topic.
Surely your guidance will inspire our student. Thank you very much. Now I would like to request Tushar sir to share his views about the topic use of computer and gadgets. Over to you, Tushar sir.
Thank you, ma'am. First of all, to all the parents and lovely mothers who are live right now, very happy Mother's Day to all of you.
Thank you, sir.
It's a very challenging task. I know I have seen mothers all around, and especially in this difficult time, you guys have done wonders. So happy Mother's Day. Secondly, let me start with a disclaimer. The topic that you guys have chosen is the most discussed, unarguably it's the most important topic that always goes in a family where there are kids. Typically, fathers are the ones who will get the gadgets and mothers are the ones who would keep questioning whether this gadget is needed, not needed, etc. Right? So it's not an easy task. So when Mansi ma'am asked if I can be part of this webinar, Maya, my wife, literally was giving me that look that seriously you can solve that problem. And I said, hey, it's a universal problem and it's a dais for everyone to share their experiences I am not sure where is that boundary, right, between the right use and the wrong use of the gadget. But with Rahul around and myself, we would definitely try to share what we think is right. We both are, apart from being technologists, we both are parents, we both are fathers. So we have gone through that journey and probably still going through that journey. So kudos to Vijay Vallabh School for thinking on taking up this difficult topic, I would say, and putting it live across on Facebook. So I would like to encourage everyone to take these as views and, of course, implement what you feel is right, because every kid is different and every situation is different. So thank you.
Thank you, Tushar sir, for showing us a right direction for using the computer and gadgets. Now, I request our computer teacher, Mr. Mahesh Raut sir, to take over for the question answer session. Over to you, Mahesh sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Rausha, and for being a part of this webinar. आजच्या वेबिनार मध्ये पालकांचे अनेक प्रश्न आले आहेत यूज ऑफ कम्प्युटर्स अँड गॅजेट्स या विषयावर. यात प्रत्येक पालक एक एक प्रश्न विचारणार आहे. पहिला प्रश्न विचारण्याची विनंती करतो भाटी मॅडम यांना. भाटी मॅडम, आपला पहिला प्रश्न विचारावा.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Santosh Bhati. My child Arya Bhati is studying in senior KG A class. I would like to ask my question to Mr. Rahul Shah, sir. Sir, my question is, what is the role of technology and gadgets in this era?
टेक्नॉलॉजी अँड गॅजेटचा रोल सध्याच्या परिस्थितीत काय आहे हे जाणून घेऊयात राहुल शाह सरांकडून. राहुल सर, आपण याबद्दल.
What I'm going to do, considering the nature of this particular question, I would prefer the answer to be given in Marathi, and I hope you people are comfortable with that. Technology हा जेव्हा जेव्हा विषय हाताळला जातो, डिस्कस होतो, बोलला जातो, तर टेक्नॉलॉजीचे जर का आपण दोन स्वरूप पाहिले तर त्याच्यामध्ये दोन गोष्टी पटकन लक्षात येतात. एक, टेक्नॉलॉजी किंवा तंत्रज्ञान विधायक पण असू शकतं, विध्वंसक पण असू शकतं. लाईव्ह एक्झाम्पलचा जर का आपण विचार केला तर सध्या कोविड-19 हा जो पॅन्डेमिक आहे किंवा हे जे ओव्हरऑल चॅलेंज आता सगळं जग फेस करत आहे, तर त्याच्यामध्ये असं बोललं जातं की जगाच्या कोपऱ्यावर कुठल्या तरी देशाने एक कोणता तरी व्हायरस उभा केला आणि त्याच्यामुळे सगळ्या जगाची अर्थव्यवस्था किंवा इव्हन लोकांचं राहणीमान, लोकांचं जीवन, सगळ्या गोष्टी इम्पॅक्ट झाल्या. हा झाला एक विध्वंसक पार्ट. पण त्याच वेळेला जर का तुम्ही टेक्नॉलॉजीचा विधायक वापर कसा होतो त्याचा जर का आपण विचार करायला सुरुवात केली किंवा त्याच्यासाठी जर का आपण एक्सपिरियन्स काय काय ते बघितले, तर जेव्हापासून कोविड-19 पॅन्डेमिक चालू झालेला आहे, अख्ख्या जगभरातून वेगवेगळ्या गोष्टी या पॅन्डेमिकला फाईट करण्यासाठी वेगवेगळे थॉट्स, नवीन नवीन इन्व्हेन्शन्स बाहेर येत आहेत. अगदी जर का आपण अगदी सिंपल गोष्ट पाहिली तर शिक्षण या कोविड-19 पॅन्डेमिकमुळे ऑलमोस्ट स्टेबल झालं होतं, थांबलेलं होतं. पण त्याच्यानंतर एक टेक्नॉलॉजीचा आविष्कार समोर आला आणि लोकांनी वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचे ऑनलाईन क्लासेस चालू झाले. मग त्यासाठी जर का तुम्ही टेक्नॉलॉजी हा शब्द वापरलात तर तुम्ही आता पहा, आपण झूमवर आहोत, फेसबुक आहे, युट्यूबचे काही चॅनल्स आपल्याकडे आहेत, आपल्याकडे गुगल मीट आहे. बऱ्याचशा अशा गोष्टी त्याच्यातून बाहेर आल्या की ज्याला आपण व्हर्च्युअल प्लॅटफॉर्म असं नाव देऊ शकतो किंवा आपण त्याला नाव दिलेले, आणि त्याच्यातून शिक्षण हे चालू झालेलं. ऑक्सिजनच्या लोकांना प्रॉब्लेम होते, बेडचे प्रॉब्लेम्स होते, पीपी किटचे प्रॉब्लेम होते, परंतु प्रत्येक देशातून, ऑलमोस्ट प्रत्येक शहरातून ज्या काही लोकांकडे टेक्नॉलॉजीचं नॉलेज होतं, ज्या लोकांनी टेक्नॉलॉजी आत्मसात केली होती, त्यांनी विध्वंसक कार्याबरोबर अतिशय चांगली विधायक कार्य पण उभी केलेली आहेत. पीपी किटचे बऱ्याच ठिकाणी मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग चालू झालेले, ऑक्सिजन सिलेंडर चालू झालेले. लोकांनी विचार करून बऱ्याच ठिकाणी इव्हन आपल्या ज्या रेल्वेज होत्या त्या रेल्वे सुद्धा स्टेबल आहेत, तर त्या रेल्वेचा सुद्धा आता लोकांनी वेगवेगळा वापर चालू केलेला आहे. आयसोलेशन वॉर्ड्स इथं उभे झालेले. हे सगळं परत सांगण्याचा किंवा हे मुद्दे स्ट्रेस देण्याचा जो विषय आहे की तो आहे की टेक्नॉलॉजीचा वापर असा आपण कसा करू शकतो. अगदीच त्याच्या पुढे विषय जेव्हा आपण घेतो त्याला घरामध्ये चॅलेंज असतं की आता टेक्नॉलॉजी आहे, माझा मुलगा सारखा कम्प्युटर वापरतो किंवा तो सारखा लॅपटॉप असतो, माझा मुलगा मोबाईल वापरतो. ओके, तर आपला पाल्य सध्या व्हर्च्युअल जगात आहे. दॅट कॅन बी अ प्रॉब्लेम स्टेटमेंट, आय अग्री. कारण त्याचा दुसरा एक चॅलेंज असा असू शकतो की कदाचित कॉन्स्टंट व्हर्च्युअली लाईफ मध्ये असल्यामुळे तुमच्या शरीरावर डोळ्यावर परिणाम होऊ शकतो. दॅट इज ऍक्सेप्टेबल. बट ऍट द सेम टाइम जर का टेक्नॉलॉजीच्या माध्यमातून आपला पाल्य नवीन काही गोष्टी शिकत असेल, फॉर एक्झाम्पल तो काहीतरी ऍप्लिकेशन शिकतो आहे, कोणतं ऍप्लिकेशन ते काही असू शकतं. अगदी जर का समजा तुम्ही घरात बसल्या बसल्या तुम्ही टाळी वाजल्यामुळे घरातील दिवे गेले, टाळी वाजवली, घरातील दिवे परत आले. आई काम करत असते, बऱ्याच वेळा गॅस चुकून चालू राहिलेला असतो. स्मेल डिटेक्टर घरामध्ये मुलांनी बनवला की ज्याच्यामुळे जर काही पर्टिक्युलर लेवल ऑक्सिजनची घरात वाढली किंवा कुठलाही थोडा नॉर्मल चेंज झाला तरी सुद्धा तुमचा तो गॅसच्यासाठी तुमचा अलार्म वाजू शकतो. अशा बऱ्याच गोष्टी आहेत की ज्या आपण मुलांना टेक्नॉलॉजी वापरायला सांगून त्यांच्यामधली क्रिएटिव्हिटी आपण प्रोड्यूस करू शकतो. माझा मुलगा, माझा पाल्य, शेजारची मुलं सारखे कम्प्युटरवर आहेत, ते सारखे लॅपटॉपवर आहेत. ऍग्री, आय एम रिपीटेडली सेइंग दॅट इज अ प्रॉब्लेम स्टेटमेंट. बट प्लीज एन्श्युअर किंवा तुम्ही थोडासा त्यांना हा वेळ द्या की तुम्ही काय करत आहात. तुम्ही जर का गेम खेळत असाल तर येस, दॅट इज नॉट ऍक्सेप्टेबल. 24/7 यू आर डुईंग द सेम थिंग. परंतु जर का काही मुलं ऍप्लिकेशन शिकण्याचा प्रयत्न करत असतील, जर का मुलं त्यांचे ग्रुप बनवून वेगवेगळ्या सोशल मीडियाच्या थ्रू कनेक्ट होऊन एखादा मोठा ते जर का काही प्रोजेक्ट उभा करू शकत असेल तर दॅट इज समथिंग वी शुड अप्रिशिएट. प्रोजेक्ट उभा करणं आणि तो प्रोजेक्ट कदाचित त्यांनी जे उभं केलेला आहे टेक्नॉलॉजीचा जो त्यांनी प्रोजेक्ट आहे किंवा त्यांनी टेक्नॉलॉजी रोजच्या जीवनामध्ये आणण्यासाठी जो काही केलेला प्रयत्न आहे, कदाचित तो सुरुवातीला पहिल्या प्रयत्नामध्ये सक्सेस होणार नाही. बट आय रिक्वेस्ट यू नॉट टू स्टॉप देम फ्रॉम बिंग क्रिएटिव्ह, नॉट टू स्टॉप देम क्रिएटिंग देअर डिफरंट आयडियाज, नॉट टू स्टॉप देम फ्रॉम ब्रिंगिंग देअर इनोव्हेटिव्ह आयडियाज आउटसाइड. अगदी जर का आपण एक छोटीशी गोष्ट जरी आपण पाहिली तर थॉमस एडिसन, ज्या वेळेला थॉमस एडिसनला शाळेतून काढून टाकलं गेलं होतं, एक छोटंसं पत्र त्याच्या शिक्षकांनी त्याच्याबरोबर दिलं होतं. आणि थॉमस एडिसनच्या, आज मदर्स डे आहे, तर थॉमस एडिसनच्या मम्मींनी ते पत्र शेवटपर्यंत थॉमस एडिसनला सांगितलं नाही. फक्त त्यांनी सांगितलं की तुझी बुद्धिमत्ता खूप अफाट आहे आणि शिक्षकांचं असं मत आहे की तुझ्या बुद्धिमत्तेला मॅच होणारा क्लास सध्या आपल्याकडे अवेलेबल नाही, त्यामुळे तू शाळेत जाऊ नकोस. तर शिक्षकांनी केलेली काही वैयक्तिक टिप्पणी त्या मातेनी, त्या आईनी स्वतःकडेच ठेवली, परंतु त्याची झळ किंवा त्याचा कुठलाही निगेटिव्ह इम्पॅक्ट थॉमसवर झाला नाही. आणि आपण जर का हिस्ट्री आता पाहिली तर थॉमस एडिसनचं नाव आज एक अतिशय चांगल्या आणि ज्यांनी विधायक कार्य केली जगासाठी त्या शास्त्रज्ञांमध्ये केलं जातं. म्हणून जेव्हा तुम्ही पेरेंट्स या पर्टिक्युलर दृष्टिकोनातून जर का तुम्ही पाहत असाल की माझा मुलगा सारखा कम्प्युटर वापरतो, सारखा टेक्नॉलॉजीच्या बरोबर तो काही ना काही करत असतो, आय रिक्वेस्ट यू नॉट टू स्टॉप देम. जर का तुम्ही गेल्या महिन्याभरामध्ये आपले माननीय पंतप्रधान त्यांनी सुद्धा जे काही वक्तव्य केलं ते जर का तुमच्या ऐकण्यात किंवा वाचण्यात आलं असेल तर त्यांनी सुद्धा सांगितलं होतं की सध्याच्या पिढीला या पॅन्डेमिक मधून बाहेर काढण्यासाठी जर का कुठून बळ मिळणार असेल, आयडिया मिळणार असेल तर ती आहे यंग जनरेशन, ती आहेत मुले. तुम्ही सगळ्यांनी जर का नोटीस केलं असेल तर जेव्हा व्हर्च्युअल क्लासेस चालू झाले, बऱ्याच ठिकाणी शिक्षकांना सुद्धा प्रॉब्लेम येत होता की झूम कसं वापरायचं, गुगल मीट कशी वापरायची, आपल्या घरामध्ये इंटरनेट कोणतं असायला हवं. परंतु मुलांनी फटाफट या सगळ्या गोष्टींचे सोल्युशन्स काढली. मुलं स्वतः टेक्नॉलॉजीच्या त्यांनी त्या गोष्टी आत्मसात केल्या. बऱ्याच ठिकाणी त्यांनी शिक्षकांनाही त्या सांगितल्या, आई वडिलांनाही त्यांनी गोष्टी सांगितल्या. ऍप्लिकेशन्स कशी वापरायची. फॉर एक्झाम्पल आता कोवॅक्सिनसाठी तुम्हाला रजिस्ट्रेशन करायचं, तुम्ही घरामध्ये मुलांना विचारा, मुले तुम्हाला लगेच मदत करतात की तुम्ही रजिस्ट्रेशन कसं करायचं. गुगल पे तुम्हाला वापरायचंय, तुमच्या घरातली मुलं डेफिनेटली तुम्हाला मदत करतात. सो हॅव्हिंग सेड ऑल दिस, हे सगळे एक्सपिरियन्सेस किंवा या सगळ्या रिअल टाइमच्या गोष्टी सांगायचं कारण हेच आहे, टेक्नॉलॉजीचा वापर विधायक आणि विध्वंसक या दोन्ही गोष्टींसाठी होत आलेला आहे. आणि माणसाच्या इतिहासामध्ये आपण बऱ्याच वेळेला अशा गोष्टी बघितलेल्या आहेत की टेक्नॉलॉजीमुळे विध्वंसक कार्य झालेली आहेत, परंतु ह्याच इतिहासाने विधायक कार्य करणाऱ्या व्यक्ती, विधायक कार्य करणारी मुलं ही सुद्धा आपल्या समोर आणलेली आहेत. माननीय आणि माजी राष्ट्रपती अब्दुलजी कलाम ज्या वेळेला भारताचं नाव स्पेसमध्ये कुठेही नव्हतं त्यावेळेला ते सायकलवरून त्यांनी मिसाईलचे पार्ट्स घेऊन गेलेल्या स्टोरी आपण आजही ऐकतो. सो व्हॉट इज दिस? दिस इज ऑल अबाउट सपोर्टिंग युअर किड टू एन्श्युअर that whatever creativity he is trying to establish, whatever technology he is trying to gain, whatever technology he is trying to learn, I request parents to support your kid to keep on inventing the things. And yes, just a small observation you people need to keep in mind. If you feel your kid is not going in a right direction, stop him from not doing the wrong thing. Do not stop him from using the technology. That's it from my side.
थँक्यू राहुल सर. सरांनी खरंच छान व सोप्या भाषेत आपल्याला खूप महत्वाची माहिती दिलेली आहे. सरांनी खूप छान उदाहरणं पण दिलेले आहेत आपल्याला. तंत्रज्ञानाचा रोजच्या जीवनात कशा पद्धतीने उपयोग करता येऊ शकतो खूप छान पद्धतीने सरांनी सांगितलेलं आहे. तर आपण आता यानंतर पुढचा प्रश्न विचारण्यासाठी सिद्धार्थ शाह सरांना विनंती करतो की सिद्धार्थ शाह सरांनी आपला प्रश्न विचारावा.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Siddharth Shah. My child Dhruvi Shah is studying in standard 3rd. I would like to ask my question to Mr. Tushar Desai sir. My question is how ICT can help in making students' future bright.
थँक्यू सिद्धार्थ सर. उज्ज्वल भविष्य घडवण्यासाठी माहिती व संदेशवहन तंत्रज्ञानाचा कसा वापर होऊ शकतो, तुषार सरांना मी विनंती करतो की त्यांनी याबद्दल मार्गदर्शन करावे.
Okay. Can you hear me? So thank you, Shah sir. See, whatever, if you look at it, ICT allows the student, I would say, बाकी तर आपल्या सगळ्यांना फायदे माहितीच आहे, but it allows the student to monitor and manage their own learning. That is what ICT has enabled. They are able to think, critically and creatively. तुम्ही जर का अगदी frankly answer दिला आणि I will have that guts to answer. की मी जेव्हा शिकत होतो, मी जेव्हा 5वी 6वीत वगैरे होतो, even I couldn't imagine that when someone says earth is round, am I inside the earth or am I outside the earth? Am I at the edge of the earth, right? Many of us, I'm sure if you agree, had this question that if you are on the edge of the earth, then why are you not falling down? Okay, gravitational force is there. But what about the people who are towards the downside of the earth, right? We all had this problem. And what was that? We had very minimal access to ICT. We had minimal access to the power of imagination, the power of simulation. That is what ICT has enabled. That is what ICT has solved in today's kids. If I ask my 4-year, 5-year-old, she will definitely explain me how this earth is and how people are, all on the edge of the earth. What will happen if you are seeing the earth from the moon, right? In our era, there was this luxury was not there to be able to visualize that this is how our, the whole system is. So that is one biggest advantage of ICT. Enhanced modes of communication is definitely something that has helped the people. It has become more interactive and collaborative teaching method nowadays. If I take Vijay Vallabh, we won't go anywhere else. If you take Vijay Vallabh's example, you have set up something sitting in India, making the people from Brazil available online, interact with parents and students in India, right? You cannot imagine this if there is no ICT involved. And look at the cost effectiveness. We ignore this part, but then meeting so many people, meeting each other, almost meeting each other, even though it is virtual, the cost efficiency is humongous. If you had to plan in my era, like in my school era, yes, people used to travel, they used to stay, and then there were certain seminars which were held, and this was very expensive. But it has brought this cost efficiency also. Teachers are able to teach better with images. I have teachers right in my family. Great advantage of technology. She is able to show a lot of things in animated ways to the kids, that their children, and that is helping a lot. So better teaching and learning methods is definitely there. And what is most important is data. See, previously when our teachers were teaching us, and I being the student, the notorious one, it was very difficult for them to gauge how much this student has really understood. We were relying on those exams, 20, 30 marks exams, which was deciding students' future. But now what ICT or the technology has done is using some, this buzzword you might have heard, like machine learning and artificial intelligence. The mobile application or the computer application that the student uses is able to track the real progress of the student. It is not just in terms of how many screens he has seen, but how much really they have paid attention, how regular they are, the data, the digital data that these applications can capture. That is giving a real-time feedback to the teachers to realign their teaching methods. And that is the biggest advantage today. In my first startup that I had started 4 years ago, Immersive Technology, we had this vision of having a flipped classroom in India. It was very common in foreign countries, but in India, even 4 years back, I'm saying it's not very far, people were not very receptive of this idea, and just see what a virus called Corona has done. Everything is flipped. Now, people have adopted to this, and thanks to technology, once again, that the knowledge transformation did not stop. And it's not a question of did not stop, but it actually got enhanced, if you ask me. All the other clutters which was there, going to school, coming back to school, 1 hour lost, etc., that all is gone, and people are investing that time for themselves, and they are still able to deliver and grasp what is being taught. Yes, this is not the ideal situation, because just learning virtually is not something that builds the career of a student. Meeting friends, traveling to school, meeting teachers, and that physical touch can never be replaced. But at the same time, let's be very grateful to the technology and the people who have introduced this technology to us, that we at least did not get stuck because of this problem. So that's what I would summarize, that everything around you, whether it is teaching or your living, your survival, is now in the hands of technology. So just understand it, appreciate it, and use it in the right way.
थँक्यू तुषार सर. खूप छान मुद्दे मांडलेत सरांनी या ठिकाणी. सरांनी आयसीटीचे अनेक फायदे सांगितलेले आहेत. कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव्हनेस, त्याच्यानंतर ग्लोबल प्लॅटफॉर्म आपल्याला चांगल्या पद्धतीने आयसीटीच्या माध्यमातून आपल्याला मिळू शकतो. रिअल टाइम फीडबॅक जो आपल्या शिक्षकांसाठी आपण जे प्लॅटफॉर्म आपण उपलब्ध करून देतो आयसीटीच्या माध्यमाने, त्याच्याबद्दल पण सरांनी खूप छान माहिती दिली. इंटरॅक्टिव्ह अँड कोलॅबोरेटिव्ह स्टडीज याबद्दल पण सरांनी खूप छान माहिती दिली. त्यासोबत त्यांनी त्याचे एक थोडस लिमिटेशन पण यात मांडले, की जे आपल्याला रिअल टाइम मध्ये जे आपल्याला इंटरॅक्शन होतं ते थोडंसं आपल्याला आयसीटी मध्ये नाही मिळत. थँक्यू तुषार सर. या पुढील प्रश्न मी विनंती करतो अर्चना शाह मॅडम यांना. मॅडम, आपण आपला प्रश्न विचारावा.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Mrs. Archana Shah, mother of Hitanshi Shah, studying in Standard 8 and Karan Shah, studying in Standard 7. Today, I would like to ask my question to Mr. Rahul Shah, sir. What are the latest trends of technology that can be used?
Archana ji, thanks for the question. Latest trend of technology. What I would like to emphasize on is, this is my personal opinion, there is nothing called as a latest technology. त्याचं कारण काय आहे, की जर का आपण आपली भारतीय संस्कृती पाहिली, आपण आपला इतिहास पाहिला, तर बऱ्याचशा अशा गोष्टी आपल्याकडे अंगीकारल्या गेल्या होत्या, बऱ्याचशा गोष्टी आपल्याकडे होत्या, ऍटलिस्ट आपल्या ऐकण्यामध्ये तरी त्या गोष्टी आहेत. डेफिनेटली देअर कॅन बी ऑलवेज अ डिबेट, बरेचसे त्याच्यावर क्वेश्चन्स पण होऊ शकतात, बट दॅट इज अ डिफरंट इश्यू ऑल टुगेदर. व्हॉट आय एम ट्राइंग टू टेल इज, लर्निंग इज समथिंग दॅट कॅन नेव्हर बी स्टॉप्ड. त्यामुळे जेव्हा जेव्हा तुम्ही लर्निंग मध्ये इंटरेस्ट दाखवणार आहात, जेव्हा जेव्हा तुम्ही नवीन गोष्टी शिकणार आहात, त्याला इट मीन्स दॅट यू आर डेफिनेटली ब्रिंगिंग अस समथिंग न्यू, अँड दॅट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ अ टेक्नॉलॉजी दिस वे ऑर दॅट वे. हाऊ? इफ यू अंडरस्टँड और इफ यू जस्ट गो थ्रू अगेन अँड अगेन इन आवर हिस्ट्री, आपल्या संस्कृतीमध्ये मेडिटेशनला सुद्धा खूप खूप महत्व दिलं गेलं होतं. आणि आजच्या तारखेला, आजच्या जगामध्ये मेडिटेशन हा एक डिफरंट डिपार्टमेंट किंवा एक मेडिटेशन म्हणजे डिफरंट सायन्स म्हणून उभं केलेलं. व्हेन यू से टेक्नॉलॉजी, फक्त तुम्ही मोबाईल वापरा, तुम्ही लॅपटॉप वापरा, तुम्ही त्याच्यानंतर फक्त गॅजेट्स वापरले म्हणजेच फक्त तुम्ही टेक्नॉलॉजीचं तुम्हाला अंडरस्टँड आलेलं आहे असं नाही. एनी सायन्स डेफिनेटली इट इज गोइंग टू हेल्प टू ओव्हरऑल ह्युमॅनिटी ऍट अ लार्ज एक्सटेंट. तेव्हा लेटेस्ट ट्रेंड हा जो एक परवलीचा शब्द झालेला आहे. तर त्याच्यासाठी एक गोष्ट आपल्याला कायम लक्षात ठेवणं गरजेचं आहे, आणि स्पेसिफिकली आपल्या मुलांच्यासाठी जे काही आपल्या मुलाला वाटतं त्याला करायचं आहे, जिथे कुठे त्याचे थॉट्स बाहेर येत आहेत, जिथे कुठे त्याची इन्व्हेन्शन्स बाहेर येत आहेत, दॅट बिकम्स अ राईट टेक्नॉलॉजी फॉर हिम. ओनली थिंग इज दॅट आपल्यासाठी हा विषय महत्वाचा आहे की डायरेक्टली ऑर इनडायरेक्टली वी शुड नॉट बी पुशिंग आवर किड टू डू समथिंग विच वी फील ॲज राईट. बऱ्याच वेळेला मुलांच्या वयामध्ये शक्य आहे की त्यांना एखादी गोष्ट लक्षात येत नाही, त्यामुळे ऍज अ पेरेंट तुम्ही त्यांना गायडन्स द्या त्या टेक्नॉलॉजी वापरण्यासाठी, दॅट इज परफेक्टली फाईन. पण माझ्या वेळेला मला मोबाईल वापरता येत नव्हता, माझ्या वेळेला लॅपटॉप नव्हता, म्हणून तुम्ही फक्त आता लॅपटॉपच्या तुम्ही फक्त आयटीच्या रिलेटेड एखादं काहीतरी इन्व्हेन्शन करा. इफ दॅट इज आवर थॉट देन प्रोबेबली वी आर रॉंग. टेक्नॉलॉजी कुठेही कुठल्याही स्वरूपामध्ये आणि अमर्याद प्रमाणामध्ये वापरलं जाणारं किंवा वापरण्यासाठी उपलब्ध असलेलं एक शास्त्र आहे आपल्यासाठी. एक अगदी जर का आपण सिंपल विचार केला आजच्या रोजच्या जीवनामध्ये, आजकाल आपल्या घरी जे सिलेंडरची सुद्धा जी डिलिव्हरी होती, तर त्या सिलेंडरसाठी सुद्धा आता तुम्ही ऑनलाईन तुम्ही ऍप्लिकेशन ओपन करा, तुम्ही तुमचा कन्झ्युमर नंबर तिथे द्या, तुमचा मोबाईल रजिस्टर झालेला असतो, आणि वन फाईन डे तुमच्याकडे त्या सिलेंडरची घरी डिलिव्हरी होते. वी आर हॅपी की बाबा सिलेंडरची आज माझ्याकडे डिलिव्हरी झाली, फाईन. बट हॅव वी एव्हर ट्राय टू अंडरस्टँड की ह्या सगळ्या प्रोसेसमध्ये काय टेक्नॉलॉजी वापरली गेलेली? आपला मोबाईल नंबर रजिस्टर असणं, आपण एखाद्या पर्टिक्युलर टोल फ्री नंबरला आपला मेसेज किंवा आपण आपली रिक्वायरमेंट देणं, आपण कुठल्या एरियामध्ये आहोत तो सगळा डेटा तो पिकअप होणं, त्याच्यानंतर ज्या कंपनीकडे आपण सिलेंडरची मागणी केलेली आहे त्या कंपनीकडे तो स्टॉक अवेलेबल असणं, आणि ती वस्तू किंवा तो सिलेंडर आपल्याकडे घरी डिलिव्हर होणं. सेम जर का तुम्ही पाहिलं तर ज्यावेळेला आपण गुगल पे करतो, तर माझ्या अकाउंट मधले पैसे तुमच्या अकाउंट मध्ये आले, आपल्यासाठी काय एक गोष्ट साधी होती की एका व्यक्तीकडचे पैसे मला आले, पण हे पैसे तुमच्याकडे कसे आले, त्याच्या पाठीमागे बँकेने काय ट्रान्झॅक्शन केले, तुमच्याकडच्या पैशाची सिक्युरिटी कशी राहील. सध्याच्या भाषेमध्ये बँकिंगचे ट्रान्झॅक्शनसाठी ब्लॉकचेन ही एक टेक्नॉलॉजी मोठ्या प्रमाणात वापरली जाते. जस्ट पहिल्या प्रश्नाचं उत्तर देताना तुषारनी मशीन इंटेलिजन्सचा वापर सांगितला, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजन्स मशीन लर्निंगचा तो बोलला, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजन्सचा त्यांनी वापर केला. बऱ्याच ठिकाणी जर का आज आपण कोविडची सिच्युएशन जरी पाहिली तरी डॉक्टरांना मदत करण्यासाठी बऱ्याच ठिकाणी रोबोट उभे झालेले. रोबोट कदाचित आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजन्स ह्या टेक्नॉलॉजी किंवा ह्या पर्टिक्युलर व्हर्टिकलचा त्याच्यामध्ये वापर झालेला असेल. आपण ज्यावेळेला फोनवर बोलतो तर त्याच्यासाठी वापरलेली गेलेली टेक्नॉलॉजी कोणती तरी वेगळी आहे. पण आपल्या संस्कृतीप्रमाणे आपल्या इतिहासाप्रमाणे अशा बऱ्याच गोष्टी आहेत की ज्या अनफॉर्च्युनेटली लुप्त होत चाललेल्या आहेत आणि त्या टेक्नॉलॉजीच्या रूपाने बाहेर येत आहेत. त्यामुळे आपल्याला वाटतं की आपण काहीतरी नवीन करतो आहोत. माणसाचा मेंदू हाच एवढा स्ट्रॉंग आहे की आतापर्यंत कोणताही कम्प्युटर माणसाच्या मेंदूच्या कॅपॅसिटीच्या इव्हन 10% सुद्धा आसपास गेलेला नाही. ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी सांगण्याचं कारण एकच आहे की टेक्नॉलॉजी, whatever technology you want to use, just ensure that you are understanding the crux of it. ती टेक्नॉलॉजी काय आहे, ती टेक्नॉलॉजी कशी चालती आहे हे तुम्ही वापरू शकता. सध्याच्या काळामध्ये कोडिंग ही एक खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणामध्ये चाललेली ट्रेंड आहे. कोडिंग मध्ये छोटी छोटी तुम्ही ऍप्लिकेशन बनवू शकता. रोबोटिक्सचा विषय आपल्याला झालेलाच आहे. ज्या ठिकाणी मानव काही काम करू शकत नाही तिथे आपण रोबोटचा वापर करू शकतो. सध्या स्पेस टेक्नॉलॉजी मध्ये सुद्धा बरीच इन्व्हेन्शन होत आहेत. बरीच राष्ट्रात सुद्धा तिकडे स्पेस टेक्नॉलॉजीसाठी प्रयत्न करत आहात. मंगळावर माणूस पोहोचलेला आहे. बाकीच्या ग्रहांवर जाण्यासाठी सुद्धा लोकांची किंवा बऱ्याच राष्ट्रांची धडपड चालू आहे. सो टेक्नॉलॉजी इज ऑलवेज चेंजिंग. The only thing that is constant about the technology is change. So I would suggest, this is my personal opinion, whatever you like, जे तुम्हाला आवडतंय, ज्या गोष्टी तुम्ही समजू शकता आणि ज्या गोष्टीमध्ये तुम्ही तुमची क्रिएटिव्हिटी मोठ्या प्रमाणामध्ये एस्टॅब्लिश करू शकता, ती गोष्ट इज राईट थिंग फॉर यू. It can be artificial intelligence, it can be robotics, it can be space, even it can be virtual learning, it can be a virtual teaching, whatever it is. Just ensure टेक्नॉलॉजीचा वापर तुम्ही मानवजातीच्या कल्याणासाठी करत आहात. मुलं त्यांच्या क्रिएटिव्हिटी मधून देशासाठी किंवा कदाचित अख्ख्या मनुष्य जातीसाठी काहीतरी नवीन गोष्ट घेऊन येत आहेत. दॅट इज व्हॉट टेक्नॉलॉजी इज ऑल अबाउट. थँक्यू.
थँक्यू सर, आपण खरंच छान माहिती दिलेली आहे. रोजच्या जीवनातली टेक्नॉलॉजी, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजन्स, रोबोटिक्स, स्पेस टेक्नॉलॉजी याचा आपण कशा पद्धतीने छान पद्धतीने वापर करू शकतो याची आपण खूप छान सोप्या भाषेत आपण माहिती दिलेली आहे. यापुढील प्रश्न आपण विचारूया. विचारण्याची विनंती करतो ललित जैन सर यांना. ललित जैन सर, आपण आपला पहिला प्रश्न विचारावा.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lalit Jain. My child Priya Jain is studying in Junior KG A. I would like to ask my question to Mr. Tushar Desai. Which app or website should be browsed by the students to engage themselves?
Lalit ji, you said Junior KG, and you are already worried about what websites and apps they should be browsing, because I know your kid must be already browsing a lot of your phone. So, upon as a parent, we feel that exposure to any kind of website or any kind of app, we know what are the disadvantage of it. Being a parent, we try to find out what is wrong in it, because we always feel very possessive and conservative about our kids and very easily find out what is wrong in it. But you will be surprised to know that there are problems like hand-eye coordination. If majority of you must have played cricket, and during our time, of course, these all discussions were not there. But nowadays, if you take your kid to a doctor, they will say there is a problem in hand-eye coordination. That is where they are not able to hit the ball correctly. If you take the sports medicine kind of field, what happens, and you will be surprised that there are games like Subway Surfers, very famous game in kids. Temple Run, another famous game in kids. What these games do, they make you take action based on the hurdle that is coming in differences of 2 seconds and 3 seconds. Okay. Yes, they are games, they are addiction. Anything in my mind, whether it is screen time or any other, if you do beyond certain limit, it is not good. Okay. So if you're playing that game throughout the day, yeah, it's a problem, but understand the benefit behind these video games. And this is a very controversial discussion within my family also. And I have been trying to explain this to many people that yes, if you use right applications, even games for that matter, for right amount of time, दवाई जैसा है, अगर आप दवाई ज़्यादा लोगे तो problem है, दवाई कम लोगे तो problem है, right? So you have to really balance it. So understand these games like Subway Surfers, Temple Run, and there are many. As a parent, you will find out many more than me that will help your kid to solve a particular problem. In the beginning, I said every kid is different. Okay, every family is different. The culture in which they are brought up is different, and hence there is no common standard or common list of things that you can refer as a prescription. जैसे दवाई देते हैं, you cannot do. What you should do is understand where the need is in order of improvement, and you can apply it and take it. Whatever you suggest, your kid is not going to accept right away, for sure. It is in their it's their property. They are going to challenge what you are trying to push on them or suggest them. So there is a technique. You have to use that technique and make them decide that these are the 3 options, which is one good for me. Let them take that decision. But just because this question has come up, let me share what I like the most when my kid used is, one is, there are games. There's a very famous character in kids called Shaun the Sheep. It's a sheep, and there are cartoons which are very famous on Nickelodeon channel, and kids watch them. But very few know that if you go to Shaun the Sheep online, there are certain games, Home Sheep Home. Okay, what it does is you have to help the Shaun the Sheep to reach his home, and indirectly what it does is it makes you solve a very good puzzle that how I should build the path to home. And there's a lot of geometry, physics, lot of applications, your common sense that comes into picture when the kid is deciding this. And trust me, even I love playing it. It's like all age game. Kids can also solve it. Once they see how to solve, few things, they can very easily solve it. So that is a very good game. Just look up Shaun the Sheep games and you will be able to find that out. Since you said junior KG, senior KG, or kids who are in primary kind of section, I think junior KG is still very young. But then the primary kind of section, there are apps which will help you that tell time, right? And they are going to give different ways in which you have to guess what time is it. They will learn how to read the watch, and it's part of their. I think my daughter, when she was in second standard, they were taught how to read the clock. So those things are there in the game format, and they will learn this much faster than what is being taught in school. Another interesting one which I saw is called Comic Life. Very interesting one. It is especially for children who are between 8 to 14 years of age. Okay, and it's one of the, I would say, greatest benefit of the new technology. It empowers these kids to express their creative side, okay, more than ever before. Why I am saying this is, today, expressing your thought is very critical. If you ask somebody to tell a story, whether that person is able to tell a very engaging story or not, that is very critical. And this app really helps you to do that. What it does is, you can take the pictures, you can take the selfies of yourself, your family members, convert them into a comic-like character, attach the dialogue balloon to it, and create a very good comic story out of it, right? So indirectly what they are doing, they all love going to this, I'm forgetting the name, my daughter would name it, some Snapchat, right? They all love taking the picture on Snapchat, putting a filter on it, and she keeps on showing me, look how I look different in this. They love taking pictures, right? This is an addiction. Now, as a parent, you have to see, how do I utilize this addiction and help them to do something better, right? Yes, Snapchat has done wonderful thing. If you ask about their artificial intelligence in terms of face detection and the type of filters they suggest, amazing. But then what do you do next with it? Absolutely nothing. It is just, just spending some time. Now use this addiction in a, app like Comic Life, and let them tell a story from their picture. You can even ask them to make one comic for, the summer vacation. And what did that person or that kid do in entire summer vacation can be created in terms of a comic. And that comic can even be published. That comic can be printed at a very cheap rate. That comic can be gifted to somebody on their birthdays, etc. So there are some wonderful such apps, and these are the apps which of course the kids are very smart, that they are understanding that you are making them do what you want them to do, but then that will at least engage them because they love taking pictures and all. Other ones which are difficult to convince them to play, but they are really good ones, are something like Factor Samurai, right? It is very similar to the Fruit Samurai or something was there, where they just chop the fruits which come in. But Factor Samurai adds the mathematical angle to it, right? You are going to chop based on the factors, and your tables and all those things come into picture. Very interesting game, and it really helps them in their actual studies. So that is one kind of game. Third, which I would suggest, if you have that kind of culture at home, and if you are into spending behind the gadgets for your kids, I have seen many people buying games like Sony, the Play console, or Xboxes of the world, etc. But within that, there are versions of the games like Nintendo Wii, and I believe Sony PS came up with one version wherein there's a lot of physical activity involved. Especially Nintendo Wii is something that I invested in, and that is something where you are physically playing, staying indoor with your kids. You are playing tennis, and you are actually moving your hands, right? You won't believe we were like sweating like crazy when one game was over. So again, it's online game. It is a gadget. You have to win that battle at home. That's why it is needed. But then once people see that, oh, bahar to jana mushkil hai, people are not going out. Like our times, it's not like 5-10 kids just gathered and started playing in some gully or some ground. We are afraid. We are afraid as a parent to send our kids out because the situation has changed, time has changed, traffic has increased. So majority of things happen indoors. what you have to think is, what is that investment that I want to make, so that they, even though they are playing indoors, they are getting that satisfaction, that quench is satisfied of playing online games. At the same time, the physical activity is there. So Nintendo Wii's of the world, and there are many more, I'm sure by now, which has come up, which just don't let you become a couch potato. They will ask you to get up, hold a remote, or I think Xbox has a attachment where you don't even need a remote. You just, make your movements and play boxing or any sports game for that matter. So if you're open for those, I would really recommend to invest in one of those gadgets. Otherwise, yes, you are very smart parents. You can look up what is good for what age. And as I said, pay attention to the problems like hand-eye coordination, and figure out what are the games for that, and you will see wonders. And I have seen people subscribing such things, prescribing such things to for the improvement purpose. So that's it. The list is long, but I'm sure you guys can find out much better list than me, because every kid is different, is what my mantra. Thank you.
थँक्यू तुषार सर, खरंच खूप छान माहिती दिली. सर्व वयोगटातील विद्यार्थ्यांच्या ज्ञानात वाढ होण्यासाठी व बुद्धीला चालना मिळण्यासाठी उपलब्ध असलेले ऍप्स आपण आम्हाला सांगितले. यात शॉन अँड शिप्स, कॉमिक लाईफ, त्यानंतर फॅक्टर समराय, स्नॅपचॅट, याच्यात वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचे, जसे की कॉमिक लाईफ हे स्टोरीज, क्रिएटिव्ह स्टोरीज बनवण्यासाठी, शॉन अँड शिप्स हे लॉजिकल थिंकिंग डेव्हलप करण्यासाठी, फॅक्टर समराय थोड्या अँगल्स बद्दल जाणून घेण्यासाठी, असे अनेक आपण उदाहरणं याच्यात मुद्दे आपण मांडले आणि आम्हाला खूप छान मार्गदर्शन केलं. यानंतरचा प्रश्न आपण विचारण्यासाठी पायल जैन यांना आमंत्रित करतो. पायल जैन, आपण आपला प्रश्न विचारावा.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Payal Jain. My child name is Divesh Jain, studying in first standard. I would like to ask question to Mr. Rahul Shah sir. How social media can be used in a right way?
We already have a very classic example that how social media can help us. Now see this webinar. What else we want? Right? It is just a classic example of a social media. We all are from different parts. We all are having a different culture. We all are having different thoughts. But only because of this social media, we are connected. We are talking. A lot of information has been shared by Tushar. Different questions have come up from different parents. So Vijay Vallabh has put a lot of efforts to organize this. So what I'm trying to establish is, social media is a very broad term. We just cannot try to restrict it maybe to the just WhatsApp or Facebook or YouTube or anything like that. No, we cannot. Anything that is going to help to survive us in a more easy way, in a more satisfactory way, anything that can keep our intent alive, anything that can keep us connected with our friends, our family members, our loved ones, where we can have a tension-free chat, tension-free discussions, where we can have some moments of laugh, anything and everything that is going to help us to live happily, make others live happily, is what the social media is all about. Time and again I am saying, technology असो किंवा social media असो, विध्वंसक पण असू शकतो, विधायक पण असू शकतो. विध्वंसक कशा प्रकारे असू शकतो त्याची बरीच उदाहरणं आपण आतापर्यंत पाहिलेली आहेत. पण आपण फक्त आणि फक्त विधायक पद्धतीने आपल्याला सोशल मीडिया कसा वापरता येऊ शकतो, आपल्याला त्याच्यावरच कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन करायचं आहे. आपण ते करत आहोत. आपलाचा वेबिनार, this has been the classic example how can we connect with each other, how can we understand our feelings, how can we pass on our thoughts, how can we get the solutions of our all problems, even though we all are at our virtual places. Same way, only because of this pandemic, different social medias, different virtual platform, they are coming up with again different thoughts. तुम्ही जर का सर्फिंग केलं, तुम्ही जर का थोडासा वेळ आपण दिलात, तर बऱ्याचशा नामवंत अशा ज्या काही युनिव्हर्सिटीज आहेत किंवा जे बरेचसे क्लासेस आहेत, ज्या कंपनीज आहेत, त्यांनी बऱ्याच ठिकाणी मुलांना किंवा इव्हन पेरेंट्सना सुद्धा घरी बसल्या बसल्या त्यांचा वेळ जावा, त्यांच्या ज्ञानामध्ये भर पडावी त्यांचे स्किल सेटची इन्हान्समेंट व्हावी म्हणून बरेचसे त्यांनी क्लासेस फ्री मध्ये त्यांनी ऑफर करतायत. मग त्याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही म्हणत असाल तर एक्सेलचे क्लासेस तुम्हाला फ्री मध्ये मिळू शकतात. तुम्हाला घरी अगदी आधार कार्डचं ऍप्लिकेशन कोणतं आहे, तुम्ही आधार कार्ड तुम्ही लिंक कसं करू शकता, त्याच्यासाठी त्या लोकांनी बरेचसे ऍप्लिकेशन किंवा त्याच्यासाठी त्यांनी पीडीएफ ओपन केलेले आहेत की डिफरंट सोशल मीडियावर तुम्हाला ते मिळू शकतात. वॅक्सिनेशन तुम्ही कसं करू शकता त्याची सुद्धा माहिती तुम्हाला आता सोशल मीडियावर मिळू शकते. बऱ्याचशा गेम्स आहेत की जी मुलं डिफरंट पार्ट्स ऑफ द कंट्री मध्ये एकत्र राहून ते खेळू शकतात. सो social media, as long as we are using it for the benefit of ourselves, is absolutely fine. And now also this is becoming a other part of our life. And given the overall situation, we don't know. The government, WHO, they all are saying that probably the next wave of pandemic is more serious towards childhood. So it is likely that we would be getting more and more restrictions, maybe more some stringent guidelines from government are expected to come up. Kids are likely to be forced not to go outside. So when they are in a locked condition, so another way we can say this is nothing but a absolute control on our own freedom. तुम्ही बाहेर जाऊ शकत नाही आहात, तुम्ही बाहेर जाऊन खेळू शकत नाही आहात, तुम्हाला इव्हन एक सिंगल राऊंड तुम्हाला बाहेर जाऊन मारता येत नाहीये. व्हॉट डू वी डू? सोशल मीडिया. येस, यूज सोशल मीडिया appropriately. Just use it for your own betterment, use for your own skill enhancement, whether it is a Facebook, whether it is a LinkedIn, whatever it is. Just keep the use with a right and pure intent. Life is really going to be happy, and absolutely there is no problem to use any social media as long as you are using it for the right direction and for the right purpose. That's it from my side, and I hope I have tried to answer your question.
Thank you, Rahul sir. सोशल मीडियाचा उपयोग कसा व किती करावा याच्यात अगदी सोप्या भाषेत मार्गदर्शन राहुल सरांनी केलंय. थँक्यू सर फॉर युअर व्हॅल्युएबल इनपुट्स अँड गाइडेंस. अगला प्रश्न पूछने के लिए मैं ललित जैन सर को आमंत्रित करता हूँ.
Sir Lalit Jain is not available, so I would like to ask his question. How to use mobile and computer effectively during vacation and free time? छुट्टियों में बच्चों को मोबाइल और कंप्यूटर का इस्तेमाल कैसे करना चाहिए? Over to Tushar sir.
Okay, yeah, I suppose the question is for me. The most difficult one you have kept for myself. So, yes, it is challenging. First, let us accept that there is no escape there, especially I would say whether it is lockdown kind of summer vacation or even before our teams locking themselves, even if it's a summer vacation, they are home and they are going to play either on computers or mobile. And this time as a parent, again, the angel will come out and say, "Arey vacation hai, khelne do, kya kar rahe karne do." As long as they are not disturbing us, it's okay. But then, yes, this discussion comes up that how much of this usage is good. And if at all there is no option now in the COVID time, what is it that we can do creatively out of it, right? Now again, I can keep on giving this gyan on this webinar, but at the same time being parent, I accept that implementing these is really challenging and we have to be very, very creative, especially if your kid has not entered teenager, then yes, you can still convince them. But if you are dealing with a teenager, forget it. They are going to follow what you do. Right, so just correct yourselves and they will start following you. But anyway, coming back to the question, few things that I always suggest to people, that as a human, I always wanted to develop a habit of reading books. Okay, now when we were studying, this was not a culture, though it was there in the convent schools and the English medium schools. But when we studied, reading books was not really a great, very widely discussed thing. And I feel myself somewhere lagging today, that if I'm not able to sit at one place and read and gather knowledge from it, no matter how much I want to develop that habit, there's a certain age that you cross after which the habits are difficult to get. I won't say impossible, but they are difficult to get developed. So one thing that I have found useful now are the audio books. Okay. Now that you have access to the technology, now that companies like Amazon and I think Audible is one of the very leading portals where they have converted most of the books into audiobooks. So listening to audiobooks has many benefits for the children. It helps them to become better readers, because when you are listening, you are also reading, and they can become better readers. They can get used to the flow of the stories, how someone says the stories, how they pronounce it, and access the books that would be beyond their reading age. Now, here I don't mean that beyond reading age means they should read what they should not be reading at that age, but something that make them ready for future, which maybe right now for them to reading is difficult, but they can obviously listen. So audiobooks, I would definitely recommend, is something that you can make some better use of the technology access that you have. That is the one thing. Second, using the mobile for well-being, right? Now here, you can become a junior photographer. Just try to say this to your maybe 6-year-old or a 7-year-old. They will love it, right? They are taking photographs. They are taking left and right photographs, because now everything is digital. It is not like our eras where you are putting the roll and then you are going for developing it. Many a times we used to click same photo on the same particular strip. Now it is digital and it doesn't cost anything to that picture. They are taking photos left and right. But think about this. If you suggest them to become a junior photographer, they would love, rather than just letting them snap endless stream of selfies, they will have this opportunity where we are teaching them on how to make their shots more professional. Okay. And they can experiment with using different filters, and trust me, they are using these filters. There are many of the things that we don't know, but they are using it. They practice taking the panoramic photos and do wonders out there, right? Even now with the latest phones, underwater photography. Can you imagine we being 6-7-year-old and talking about underwater photography? That is something that is also very, very interesting, right? So I think it is about us, the parents, to understand how to creatively put something forward and, divert them a little bit. Not like, okay, don't take my phone and don't pull my, just consume my space of the phone by taking picture. Rather, take better pictures, right? And the moment you start clicking better pictures, they will pay attention to those pictures and take less automatically, but they will also learn many good things out of it, right? So that is another thing. Third, I think most, worrisome thing that I see in at least 30-40% of the parents is child obesity problem. Right? It's a constant concern, and screen time is almost, always cited as one of the reasons that today's kids are less active than the previous generations. But smartphones can actually help, if you see, for your child to get out and do something on the move. Okay. So why I am saying this is, most of the phones now has inbuilt fitness trackers. Okay. And it can record your activities. It can record how many steps you have walked in a day, how many times you were active. Lot of things are being tracked, right? So you can just invest in some small, they are very cheap bands available now. It just costs less than what you would spend on a dinner. But then once you give them that, it gives them this feeling of owning a gadget, but at the same time, you are able to set certain targets for them that, hey, in a day you have to walk, say if I'm walking 10,000, you have to walk at least 5,000. I would say they should walk more, but then start with some number and start tracking it, start setting those targets and start rewarding it. It's all about motivating, rewarding, creating that fun kind of, environment. So I know majority of you will say that, hey, this guy is just suggesting one gadget after the other. But trust me, whether you like this or not, there is no option. People are indoors, and we have to just make sure that we make things fun, right? So that is another thing that you can think of using the mobile and these gadgets in a productive way, right? Lastly, what my son taught me, again, as I said, he's a teenager, so I cannot tell him anything. He will teach me, right? So what I saw him doing is, one fine evening, he just say, hey, I want to cook for the house today. And we were all surprised, and we realized that, oh, he has been watching the recipes online, baking of cake, making some Italian food. Looks like Italian is easier to cook than Indian, but because he has been practicing lots of Italian varieties. So he's different. He likes cooking, and in our era, it would be like, "Arey kya ladka ho gaye, kitchen mein ghus raha hai." But this generation is completely different. You will not be able to put boundaries to them. Just encourage them on right ways. If they are doing something right or close to right, try to push them towards that right, instead of completely making them to stop that. I would have told him, he was in 10th standard when this was happening, and I would have told him, hey, ye agle saal karna, finish 10th first. But I know this is not going to help. They are in that age, and kids have seen a lot when it comes to this lockdown and pandemic. This is not something that I personally would like any kid to go through in this age. We are all matured, but then they are growing up. So yes, these are certain things that you can really make good use, and still make them feel that you are not forcing on them about something. So I think, ma'am, one session is needed just for parents on how to be a smart parent and how to suggest their kids certain thing. And probably it is just sharing the experiences, because everybody would have their own ways of doing it. Thank you.
तुषार सर खूप छान माहिती दिलेली आहे की आपण या ऍपचा किंवा या टेक्नॉलॉजीचा मोबाईलचा आपण वापर कशा पद्धतीने क्रिएटिव्हली आपण करू शकतो, आणि याबद्दल आपण छानच मार्गदर्शन केलेलं आहे. ओव्हर टू Sujata ma'am.
Thank you, sir, for this wonderful question answer session. Surely it will be helpful for our parents and students. They must have got the answer for their questions. Thank you very much, sir. In a concluding part, I would like to ask Mahesh sir, being in the field of computer and technology, what message would you like to give to our viewers through this discussion? Over to you, Mahesh sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Through this webinar, I would like to give this message to our viewers that today we are really fortunate to know new technologies and trends. We are also habitual to use all these technologies, but how they are to be used in correct way that we have understood from today's session. We also came to know that mobiles and computers and other gadgets are not only for sharing information, communication, entertainment purpose, but they can also be used for developing a new things such as apps, softwares, for learning new languages too. And they also can be used for molding our bright future. Thank you. Over to Sujata ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Now, Mahesh sir will propose vote of thanks. Mahesh sir.
On behalf of Acharya Sri Vijay Vallabh School, I, Mahesh Raut, would like to express our sincere thanks to Rahul Shah sir and Tushar Desai sir for sparing their valuable time and giving an excellent coverage to their ideas and fruitful information on today's topic, use of computers and gadgets. I also wish to express my heartfelt gratitude to our inspiration, Honorable Chairman Shri Subhaji Parmar sir for constant support, valuable guidance and motivation. Sir's thoughts have enlightened our minds and shown us a new path towards success. I express my sincere gratitude to entire education committee and trustee members, principals of all three sections, teachers and parents. My special thanks to the technical team for their support. Last but not the least, my special thanks to all the viewers for joining us on Facebook Live. Thank you, everybody.